All right. So Chris Bird, now maneuvering over. We're transitioning. We're making moves. So it seems that my new videos will be, well, yeah, I might as well just use the iPad for that. The only real thing I'm going to cut on this video here is right to the point. It truly comes down to the fact that you will need to get your knowledge up, not just desire, okay? It's not just going to be you want to do something, but then you just want to pay for it. You know, I was lucky enough to be able to afford to get into the positioning, the black positioning, and yes, that is the highest return on your investment. And I will not deny the fact that if you are going to do something in the affiliate marketing space, the example was brought out that if you're only going to do and get in for a couple of dollars, then you're only really going to get a couple of dollars less than what you would normally get if it was your own stuff, because you have to pay somebody unless it was your own stuff, and then you're getting 100%. So I don't deal with small change situations, and it's go big or go home. I don't have, okay, don't get me wrong, I have plenty of options. I just don't want to. There comes a point where you just choose not to do certain things. I don't choose to go back to any sort of job. I'm unemployable mentally. So, I mean, unless you're going to basically pay me, really, I mean, a whole bunch of money for really what I'm providing for anybody, whether it was individual training, whether it was on my own marketing level, whether it really comes down to my development, my own personal motivation, my own personal attention to detail for helping people get to the mindset of productivity. You know, I don't care if you have never done anything like this before. It's not my fault that there hasn't been exposure to everybody. But it's a different playing field now, folks. I don't know if you followed my videos. Also don't know what part of the world you're in. And this is kind of the reason why I open my videos with good morning, good afternoon, good evening, usually. I'm just so excited with everything that I've got going on now that it's a whole new ball game. I've got a lot of development I'm doing on my own, but there's a lot that I'm bringing to the table without learning anything new, but that only gets me to where I'm at. Now, I want more, so that means I have to do more. I don't know where you're starting from, and that's the honest truth. I can't preempt what you're going to come to the table with. That's why we need to have a conversation. That's why we need to really go on a one-on-one. I'm giving out 15 to 30 minutes of my time per day for free to actually get acquainted with who is possibly going to even come into this space. Other than that, I'll do it by myself without teaching anybody through these videos and selling these videos until I've already created my own system. And then it's just like everybody else is doing, selling their system. Well, I've already got a system, and all I'm doing is tailoring it to myself. So I'm not looking to reinvent the wheel. All I'm doing is just to put my stamp on it. And that's what I hope you can get from these things, is that, you know, I don't need to learn how to speak to people. Maybe I can lower my voice a little bit. But you know what? Some people like that direct. Like if I'm talking to another Marine, I'm not going to have a problem speaking in this fashion. If I'm speaking to a woman that is a little bit more reserved, yeah, we can go and relax our excitement down to whatever they feel comfortable with. And you know, you've got people that say certain things, and at the end of the day, it's results. It's what you really have done. And if you know me, you already know that I've done. If it's really just that you're exploring to change your position, change your, basically your life daily. I mean, there's no other way I can put it. You get to a point where you just have to say what it is. And people, either it's not even believing in anything else but the fact of what you're saying. I can't just make up what you want to do. This is not going to be my longest video ever. I mean, the longest video I got is a little less than 10 minutes. But you get the point. Right now, I'm at 47. Yeah, 47. So we're past the halfway point by 2. And I've got another, well, total to 90 for this video challenge that I'm doing. And I don't find it to be a challenge, to be honest with you. It's not so much, this is part of my job. This is what I do as my business. I speak to people, I give them an idea of who I am. And look, I don't need to, I don't need to sell a greasy sandwich with no meat. I'm full of content, not bullshit. You know, people might say, yeah, you're full of shit. Well, you know what? You come to me with shit, I'm going to probably give you shit. But if it really comes from a genuine, hey, I want to do for myself, I'll be more than happy to help you out. Is because that's all I'm really about, is development. It's not just for myself, but it's development. And I chose to be with a team that created a community around those specifics. Okay, when we're focusing on certain things, there's no way to not give over really what needs to be given. So the authenticity, obviously it's there. The intent, I mean, look, you're not going to get into anything these days without without paying something. What you want to pay is what you want to pay. It's almost like, it's not even just almost like, it's exactly like. You've been to a buffet before. Well, do you buy everything? Oh God, don't get me wrong. You can actually buy everything in there at one point. Then you're just going to be, oh my God, it'll be a good time. But you're going to be just way too much food. You're going to buy what's going to satisfy your hunger at that point. And there's a lot of cliches. I can put structure, throw into a conversation. No need for it, all right? We're getting on 9 minutes, and I didn't want to be on this long. If I'm going to do a long video, it's going to just be dictated in the beginning. This is what we're going to do. So, chrisbird.com, and we'll talk.